Welcome to Western Mass Women's Magazine, Women on the Move. We are presenting our holiday gift guide today. My name is Crystal Center Brown, and I'm your host. And we are joined today by Paul DeGrigley, who's the owner of the DeGrigley Salon and School, which is located in West Springfield. So I'm excited to meet you. I've heard a lot
Same
about
here,
you.
Crystal. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm actually really excited to learn about Color Extend because you were telling me a little bit about it, but I think that people would really want to know what exactly is Color Extend.
It's interesting. This Color Extend here is a resistance for color-treated hair. Women spent $12.5 billion on color alone last year, if you can imagine.
I believe it.
It's incredible. And one of the things that we try to educate our clients on is actually to teach them to protect their investment. I mean, they spend a numerous amount of money on their color, whether it's just a retouch, whether it's foil, whether it's a full color, whether it's the color of the gray, whether it's a fashion statement, whatever it might be. And this is one of the greatest products by Redken called Color Extend. And one of the tips that I like to share is that I think a lot of times people have a misconception of really with a professional product compared to a consumer product.
Right.
And a professional product, the substance is very important. The amino acids that are in it, it will help to not fade the hair as quickly as they usually happens when they're washing their hair. If you use just a regular shampoo, a consumer product, the color will be removed from the cuticle. So with this color resistance, it helps to prevent the fading from the hair. So I think it's a unique product. It's resistant free. In addition to that, and this special promo here, not only do you get a shampoo, but you get a conditioner as well. And I think the other thing too is that a lot of times women will jump in the shower, they'll shampoo their hair, and then I think one of the things that happens is they don't rinse properly. And if they don't rinse properly, what happens is it builds up the substance on the cuticle, and that's how a lot of women lose their shine. They lose touchable hair, pretty hair. It creates a lot of split ends that they don't realize. So it's very important to rinse properly. So the other thing is when you do put the conditioner on the hair, one of the things that I recommend is that when you jump into the shower, rinse the hair properly, then put the conditioner on the hair, leave it on, wash the rest of your body, leave it on for like 3 or 4 minutes. And I think it's important, if they can, rinse with cool water, which helps to lock in the conditioner, which will leave the hair absolutely beautiful, manageable, touchable, and it'll be great for the entire day, if you will. And then one other addition is here that we also have what we call a Color Extend Reconstructor as well. And they use that once a week, the Reconstructor, and you put that on, leave that on for 5 minutes as well, and that's another addition in addition to the conditioner.
Okay, and people can buy this right from your salon?
Yeah, they can buy it at the salon. It's like $21 for the package, which is a great deal,
That's a good deal.
For that. And we also have it for normal hair or dry hair as well.
Now, I know it's Christmas season, it's the holiday season.
Yes.
And so people are looking for probably some last-minute gifts to give.
Yes.
So you offer gift certificates.
We do. And I think it's probably one of the greatest stocking stuffers that you can utilize for Christmas time. And it can range from, a manicure to a haircut to a color, all various services that we offer in the salon in various prices as well. Okay. So I think it's a great deal. It's the newest, which is almost like a credit card that they would utilize. They just put it. You can put it into your wallet or whatever, and it's a scan in the back there. And if they spend $100, if they spend $200 each time they come in, it's subtracted from it, so it makes it ease of handling and not having just a paper certificate, if you will.
Right.
And it's got a nice little a gift envelope for it as well that makes it pretty attractive. So.
And you have a price list posted at your salon, so if people know that they want to do, a color and cut for someone, you can tell them how much to put on the card.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I want to learn a little bit more about this. Really looks like a really high-tech hair dryer.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. This is what we call the Babyliss Pro dryer, and a lot of times, people will really not be educated on going out and purchase a blow dryer. And one of the things that we recommend is this Bill Bass Pro blow dryer. This will last you for a lifetime. These are what we actually utilize in the salon for all the designers, and we also utilize these in our school. But a couple of tips that I can share with a blow dryer. It's very important to, when you're blow drying your hair, and whether you use a round brush or you use a paddle brush or a vent brush, It's very, very important when you first blow dry your hair to take out 85% of the moisture, first of all. I know a lot of times women will just get out of the shower and they'll towel dry their hair and they'll rub their hair together like that, which is the worst thing they can do because it creates a lot of static electricity. And what happens is it creates a lot of tangles. So it's very important that when you're blow drying your hair, take out 85% of the moisture. The second thing that I can offer is that when you're blow drying your hair, always blow dry it in the direction that you want it to go. Most women will just take their hair, tip their head over, and just blow dry their hair, throw their hair back, and then they start to, blow dry it with a brush and, a paddle brush. And what happens is this creates a lot of disentanglements, and they spend a lot of extra wasted time on their hair, which they can cut down their blow dry time probably like in between 5 to 10 minutes, because a lot of women today don't have a lot of time. They have children, and they have to get their children on and so on and so forth, because their children going to school and soccer games and all that kind of things. But the other thing is with a blow dryer, not only blow drying it in the direction that you want it to go, but it's very important to hold the blow dryer at least 6 inches away from the hair, whether it's a round brush, whether it's a paddle brush, whether it's a vent brush. Very important, because that causes a lot of split ends, and only use medium heat. The nice thing about this is it has a push button that automatically gives you cool heat as well.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
So we're going to talk about your book now,
Okay.
which is Booked Solid. I love
Yes.
the title.
Thank you.
So tell us about your book.
This is a book that I wrote. It's the best of what I've learned in 30 years of doing hair. And it's not only for hairdressers, but you could have a pet grooming shop, you could have a jewelry gift shop, you can have whatever it might be. It's ultimately how to get and keep clients. And I specifically engaged it for the hair industry. But a doctor can use it, a dentist can use it, like I said, if you own your own business, because it has different components in the book. It talks about personal development, it talks about motivation, it talks about marketing, it talks about branding yourself. And one of the best parts that I like about this book is that today I'm a firm believer that you can't just have a satisfied customer today. I mean, satisfied customers today will leave you.
That's true.
Today, you have to actually create raving fans. I'm a firm believer, no matter how there's this economic downturn, and I know that we're in turbulent times, but I think the most important thing is that people are still spending money today, but they're looking for value. And if you can provide them from value, no matter what service that you provide, you will grow your business like there's no tomorrow.
That's true.
And I think we're missing the boat. I think people get very complacent. I know it's not easy owning your own business. I know it's a lot more than just having your name painted over the front door. It's invariable hard work. But this book will teach you the best of what I've learned in 30 years of being a hairdresser, being an entrepreneur, and being a leader and being a school owner. I'm happy to say that we have 65 students in our school right now. The word on the street is that most hairdressers only hire DeGrigley students. And we've really taken it to a different level. We're at a 97% placement, we're at a 100% completion rate, and we're at a 99% licensure, meaning that since the 10 years I've opened the school, there's only 1% of the people that have failed their state board exam. So a lot of this stuff is through trial and error. A lot of the things that we do in business, you can't read in the textbook,
Right.
but it's through live experience. It's through, talking to other people. It's networking. It's sharing ideas with everybody, because we're all on the same team. I think
true.
a lot of people think, whether I do hair, whether you're doing jewelry, whether you're doing gifts, whatever it might be, I think you got to provide that value to customers today. And if you can create those raving fans, they always will come back. You always will have that residual value, but we just can't get complacent. We can't.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Paul,
You're welcome.
for joining us. And
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Tell our viewers where they can find your salon and your school.
Our salon and our school, Riverdale Road in West Springfield, Mass. And our Christmas hours now, we're open Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 8. And Saturday, we're open to 9 to 4, right through the new year.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after these messages with the Western Mass Women's Magazine Holiday Gift Guide. Welcome to Western Mass Women's Magazine's Women on the Move. My name is Crystal Center Brown, and I'm your host, and today we're presenting our holiday gift guide. And I'm joined today by Christine Gengileski, and she's the owner of Over the Moon Gifts, and it's actually located in Feeding Hills. So tell people exactly where the store is located.
Okay, first of all, it's right on Springfield Street, and it's actually right across the street from Stop and Shop, which is kind of a famous landmark in Feeding Hills. I'm sure everyone knows where it is. So we're right in the community shops by the United Bank.
Okay, and it's based locally, but do you have a website people can
Yes,
visit?
I do have a website. It's www.overthemooncrafts.com.
So tell us about some of the products that you offer at Over the Moon.
Yep, everything at Over the Moon is handmade or handcrafted. It's mostly from artisans within Massachusetts and New England, but I do have some as far away as Washington State. But they're all handmade, and it's been so much fun trying to find them and bring their products into the store.
Okay, so this looks very interesting. It's very pretty. I don't want to pick it up, but can you tell me what this is?
Yep.
Like, what do you put in it?
These are called infusion jars, and they're made by a nice couple in Winthrop, Mass. Called, the name of the company is Fresh Cut Glass. And they do also make stained glass type products like panels and little angels and martini glasses. But this is their claim to fame, our infusion jars. They buy the vase, and then they drill holes in them, and they put the spigots in, and then they find different type tops to go on each one of the vases. And they do a very, very good job with producing a nice little booklet that gives you lots of recipes on how to make and what to do with an infusion jar. You can put water in them if you wanted to. You could put iced tea, lemonade, you can serve any kind of beverage out of it. But one of its biggest claims to fame is that you add either vodka or rum, and you put different fruit flavors, different fruits, and you soak them for like a week and a half, and you'll have this incredibly flavored rum or vodka. They're very, very nice. People really like them a lot. And they're very different. They're a great gift to give because, first of all, you're not going to find anybody else that has them like this. And second of all, it's just such a beautiful piece of art that you can have in your house, even if you're not using them as an infusion jar.
It's very beautiful. Now, what other types of products do you offer?
I offer a lot of glass. I have a lot of blown glass, stained glass, fused glass, which is something different. For example, this is an example of fused glass. It's just a little sun catcher that you can hang in the window. And fused glass is you need a kiln, first of all, and you take glass and you put it in the kiln, and it will actually melt. So there's all different things that you can do with this. Like you can see the little chips of glass you put in, and you cut the pieces of the petals, you melt it in the kiln. So you can see that it all kind of forms together. So it's really pretty. There's beautiful pieces like that. I also have pottery, there's jewelry, there's some scarves. Like, for example, this is an example of an 80-year-old woman from Feeding Hills that actually is from Agawam that makes these scarves. She does it on a loom. They're absolutely beautiful. This one's rayon chenille. And there's just all sorts of different things in the store. There's pewter. There's, like right now I have a lot of Christmas ornaments for the Christmas time. And there's, I'm trying to think what else I have. Beautiful wind chimes that are made out of old bottles, old glasses, old dishes. So there's a lot of things in the store.
So people can come in and pretty much find something for anyone.
Yes, for anyone. And I do have some gifts for men. I have beautiful beer, wine, wind chimes that you can buy also that are very nice. I have cribbage boards, handmade boxes, all sorts of stuff.
Okay. Now, if people want to buy a gift certificate, can they do that at your store?
Yes,
Okay.
I also offer gift certificates, and I also offer free gift wrapping on anything and
Oh,
nice
that's great.
boxes. Yep.
Now, from now until Christmas, what are your hours?
From now until Christmas, I'm going to be open every day, 10:30 to 5:30.
Okay. All right. So tell people again where your store is located.
The store is located in Feeding Hills, right across from Stop and Shop on Springfield Street.
All right. And your website. Do you have a website?
Is www.overthemooncrafts.com.
Okay. So thank you, Christine. And she, again, is from Over the Moon Crafts. It's located in Feeding Hills. Please be sure to check her out. She actually has a lot of gifts that you can give for Christmas. Thank you.